Welcome to UAB's 5 with 5, where we ask 5 questions to 5 young alumni sharing insight on the transition after graduation. I'm Greg Berry, Assistant Director in the UAB Office of Alumni Affairs. Today I'm joined by Yulianna Jimenez. Yulianna is a 2019 graduate of the School of Engineering, where she earned her bachelor's degree in Biomedical Engineering. She's currently in her first year at the UAB School of Medicine. Yulianna, welcome to 5 with 5.
Hey Greg, thanks for having me.
You are so welcome. It's nice to see you. And let's just jump right in and get going. So, what was the most difficult transition for you after graduation?
I would say I had a lot of free time after graduation, so that was kind of unusual for me. But just transitioning to medical school and like figuring out a place to live, and just like making sure I would be ready for medical school was kind of a big adjustment, because going to medical school is a pretty hard adjustment in itself.
What tip do you have to pass along about living on your own after commencement?
Well, I actually had to move back in with my mom for that summer because I didn't have a place to stay for the summer. And then I found a roommate to live with for medical school. So I don't really have too many tips about living alone, but find somewhere that's easy for you to afford while you're like adjusting.
What is one thing current students should be doing now to prepare themselves for graduating and the real world?
Definitely, I would say going to events and like networking and figuring out like what you want to do for the rest of your life. I feel like, going to medical school, it's pretty easy. Like you're just like, I'm going to go to medical school. I just need to like figure out what I want to do and apply to medical school, whatever. But for students who aren't necessarily on that track, go to these events that like the Alumni Society has, where you can network with people and go to like different events where you can actually like for like business and like find jobs at the job fairs. It's definitely hard to put yourself out there, but it's definitely worth it, because you'll find out what you like and what you don't like.
What's one thing you thought would be a challenge after leaving UAB, but it really hasn't? And by UAB, I mean undergraduate days.
I would say for me, like missing the people that I was with all the time, it's like kind of been a hard adjustment, not, seeing those people and just like having fun or whatever outside of classes. But I still get to see them a lot. Like I walk through campus a lot and like people I knew in undergrad will say hi. And it just like, it's really nice to just like know that you'll always have that UAB family with whatever, life is going on. Like people will still be there for you.
What do you wish you would have known during your undergraduate days that you know now?
I felt like I was rushing myself to like get to the next thing. So just like take the time to do what you want to do what you enjoy. I enjoyed doing so much at UAB, and I'm glad I did everything that I did, but I still wanted to do other things like, study abroad if you want to do that. I didn't give myself the opportunity to do that. I felt like I had to, like move on so fast. And it's okay to take time to do things that you want to do. We're young. Most people in college are young. Like you have your whole life ahead of you. Don't feel like you have to rush to the next thing.
Speaking of rushing through, we are done with 5 with 5. Yulianna, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me again.
You can check out more episodes of 5 with 5 at alumni.uab.edu/5. That's alumni.uab.edu/5. Until next time, go Blazers.
Go Blazers.